First of all, I want to thank Mass for this wonderful opportunity to introduce my mom's memoir, Escape from Dachau, a true story of survival and a daring escape in the face of unthinkable evil, by my mom, Kathe Slonim. The book gets 5-star reviews on Amazon, and people write that it should be a movie. And in fact, I have been contacted by a screenwriter who is interested in exploring the possibility of doing just that. My mom's story is like none other. My grandfather escaped from Dachau concentration camp thanks to a very brave first cousin of my grandmother. This first cousin, Emanuel Rosenfeld, worked for Schach. If you can remember, Schach was tried at the Nuremberg trials. He was Hitler's Minister of Economics and Finance. Emanuel Rosenfeld originally worked for Schach at the Reich Bank, which was the largest bank in Germany. Rosenfeld was the brains behind the bank. He was a mathematician. He was head of economics for the bank. But in 1932, when Hitler took power, he took Schach from the Reich Bank and made him his Minister of Economics and Finance for the Third Reich. And of course, who did Schach bring with him? My grandmother's first cousin, Emanuel Rosenfeld. Imagine a Jew was working for the Third Reich. The situation for Jews in Germany was getting worse and worse, and Emanuel Rosenfeld quit working for the Third Reich and, out of fear, changed his name to Max Emanuel and went into hiding. He immediately applied for a visa to the United States, but at that point, the U.S. had closed its doors to Jews coming into the country. Then Kristallnacht happened on November 9th, 1938. My grandfather was dragged out of his house and taken to Dachau concentration camp. Hysterical, my grandmother got in touch with her brother, Julius, who had left Germany many years earlier and lived and worked in Albany, New York. Julius knew how to get in touch with Max Emanuel. He contacted Max and said, "You have to get Adolf out of Dachau." That was my grandfather's name, Adolf, a popular name during that time. "You have to do something." Unbelievably, that call came to Max Emanuel the day after he got the rare and unbelievable news that his visa to go to the United States had come through. Torn between his own plans to flee Germany and the chance of saving a family member from the clutches of the Nazis, Max had to make an excruciating decision, and he chose to leave Berlin and go to Dachau. It's a journey that will require him to risk his life as he passes through one Nazi checkpoint after another, to continually brandish his now expired Third Reich papers identifying him as a loyal government official on official business. So on a rainy night in December of 1938, former Third Reich official Max Emanuel climbed into his car in Berlin and set out on a harrowing mission over the course of a single night to drive the 500 kilometers to the gates of Dachau to rescue a Jewish prisoner. It's a frightening, edge-on-your-seat story with many interwoven pieces. How did he get Grandpa out? What happened to my mom during that period? Where was my grandmother? I hope you will read the book, and I would be happy to join any of your book clubs or talk about this further in the future. Escape from Dachau by my mom, Kathe Slonim. Thank you.